Have you ever wished you could read minds? Imagine the possibilities if you could understand what someone is thinking just by observing them. While we can't literally delve into someone's thoughts, we can get pretty close by learning to read the signs they unconsciously give away. We can learn to interpret the subtle cues our bodies and voices constantly transmit. These cues are like a hidden language that, once understood, can reveal a lot about a person's true feelings and intentions. This is the fascinating world of nonverbal communication, a language spoken through every gesture, posture, and tone. It's a silent dialogue that happens all around us, all the time. Understanding this language can be incredibly powerful. It can help us build rapport, create trust, and foster deeper connections with those around us. It allows us to connect with others on a deeper level, detect deception, and navigate social situations with greater confidence. Imagine being able to tell when someone is lying or when they are genuinely interested in what you have to say. This essay will equip you with practical tips and techniques to decipher the fascinating language of body language and vocal cues. You'll learn how to read the signs and signals that people often don't even realize they're giving off. By paying attention to these subtle signals, we can gain valuable insights into the thoughts and feelings of those around us. This awareness can transform the way we interact with others. Join me as we unlock the secrets of reading minds, empowering you to build stronger relationships, make informed decisions, and navigate the complexities of human interaction with greater awareness. Together, we will explore the silent language that speaks volumes. One of the most fascinating aspects of nonverbal communication is mirroring. This unconscious behavior involves subtly copying the body language of the person we are interacting with. It's a natural human tendency that helps us connect with others on a deeper level. We might cross our legs after they do, tilt our heads in the same direction, or even adjust our speaking pace to match theirs. These small, almost imperceptible actions can have a big impact on how we are perceived. Mirroring is a powerful tool for building rapport. It's not just about copying movements, but about creating a sense of harmony and mutual understanding. When we mirror someone's body language, we send a subconscious signal that we're on the same wavelength. This can be especially useful in professional settings, such as meetings or negotiations. This can create a sense of trust and connection, making the other person feel more comfortable and open to what we have to say. It's a way of saying, "I understand you," without uttering a single word. To consciously use mirroring, start by observing the other person's posture, gestures, and movements. Pay attention to the details, such as how they sit, how they use their hands, and their facial expressions. Then, subtly and naturally, begin to incorporate similar behaviors into your own body language. The key is to be natural and not forced. Avoid making it too obvious, as this can have the opposite effect, making the other person feel mimicked or uncomfortable. The goal is to create a natural flow of interaction. Remember, the key to effective mirroring is to be subtle and genuine. When done correctly, it can be a powerful way to build rapport and strengthen your connections with others. While body language can be a powerful tool for building rapport, it can also betray our true feelings, especially when we are trying to conceal them. This is where the art of detecting lies comes into play. One of the key principles of lie detection is to look for inconsistencies between what a person is saying and what their body language is conveying. For example, someone who claims to be excited about something but avoids eye contact and keeps their arms crossed may be masking their true feelings. Other common signs of deception include touching the face, covering the mouth, and fidgeting. However, it's important to note that these behaviors can also indicate nervousness or discomfort, so it's crucial to consider the context and the individual's baseline behavior. While body language often takes center stage in discussions of nonverbal communication, vocal cues are equally revealing and should not be overlooked. The way a person speaks, their tone, pitch, volume, and pace can convey a wealth of information about their emotional state and intentions. For example, a high-pitched voice can indicate excitement or anxiety, often revealing underlying emotions that words alone might not express. Conversely, a low, monotone voice might suggest boredom or sadness, signaling a lack of engagement or emotional distress. Rapid speech can be a sign of nervousness or urgency, indicating that the speaker might be feeling pressured or anxious. On the other hand, slow, deliberate speech might convey confidence or authority, suggesting that the speaker is in control and wants to be clearly understood. Paying attention to these subtle vocal cues can provide valuable insights into the emotions someone might be trying to conceal or the true meaning behind their words. It's also important to listen for changes in vocal patterns, as these can signal a shift in emotional state or attitude. For instance, a sudden change in pitch or tone can indicate a new level of stress or uncertainty. For example, if someone's voice suddenly becomes higher pitched or hesitant, it could be a sign that they are feeling stressed or uncertain about the topic at hand. Recognizing and interpreting these vocal cues can enhance our understanding of others, making communication more effective and empathetic. Practical applications, using mind-reading techniques in real-life situations. Now that we've explored the fundamentals of reading body language and vocal cues, let's delve into how these techniques can be applied in various real-life scenarios. Understanding nonverbal communication can enhance your ability to connect with others, build trust, and navigate complex social interactions. Whether you're interviewing for a job, negotiating a deal, or simply trying to have a more meaningful conversation, these skills can prove invaluable. Job interviews, decoding nonverbal cues for success. Job interviews can be nerve-wracking experiences, but understanding nonverbal communication can give you a competitive edge. By paying attention to your own body language and that of the interviewer, you can project confidence, build rapport, and increase your chances of making a positive impression. Maintain good eye contact, sit up straight and avoid fidgeting. Mirror the interviewer's body language subtly to create a sense of connection. Pay attention to their cues as well. Are they leaning in, engaged in the conversation, or do they seem distant and distracted? By understanding the subtle cues, you can tailor your responses and approach to better align with the interviewer's expectations. Personal relationships, fostering deeper connections. Nonverbal communication is the bedrock of any strong relationship. It allows us to communicate our feelings, understand our partner's needs, and build deeper intimacy. By paying attention to each other's body language and vocal cues, we can strengthen our bonds and resolve conflicts more effectively. Notice when your partner seems stressed, withdrawn, or upset, even if they haven't verbally expressed these emotions. Offer support and understanding. Similarly, be mindful of your own nonverbal cues. Are you sending messages of love and affection through your touch, eye contact, and tone of voice? By becoming more attuned to each other's nonverbal language, we can create more fulfilling and harmonious relationships. Negotiations, whether in business or personal life, often involve a subtle dance of nonverbal cues. By mastering the art of reading these cues, you can gain valuable insights into the other party's thoughts, motivations, and potential weaknesses. Pay attention to their body language. Do they seem confident or uncertain? Are they open to your suggestions or resistant? Listen for changes in their vocal tone. Do they become defensive when you mention certain topics? By carefully observing and interpreting these nonverbal cues, you can tailor your approach, anticipate their moves, and ultimately increase your chances of securing a favorable outcome. While reading body language and vocal cues can be incredibly insightful, it's essential to acknowledge the limitations of these techniques. Nonverbal communication is subjective and context-dependent. What might be considered a sign of deception in one culture could be a gesture of respect in another. Additionally, people can consciously manipulate their body language to mask their true feelings. Therefore, it's crucial to avoid jumping to conclusions based solely on nonverbal cues. Consider the context, the individual's baseline behavior, and other available information before making judgments. Like any skill, mastering the art of reading minds requires practice, observation, and a willingness to learn from our mistakes. Learning to read minds is an ongoing journey of observation, analysis, and understanding. By becoming more attuned to the subtle cues our bodies and voices constantly transmit, we can unlock a deeper level of communication and connection. While nonverbal cues should never be interpreted in isolation, they can provide valuable insights into the thoughts, feelings, and intentions of those around us. This knowledge empowers us to navigate social situations with greater confidence, build stronger relationships, and make more informed decisions. Embrace the art of observation. Practice your skills diligently, and you'll be amazed by the hidden world of communication that unfolds before you. Now that you've gained a deeper understanding of the power of nonverbal communication, I invite you to share your own experiences and observations. Have you ever encountered someone whose body language contradicted their words? What techniques have you found most helpful in deciphering nonverbal cues? Let's continue the conversation and learn from each other's insights.